the Russians have calculated that there's a good chance that Assad will prevail. And so I think, given what's happened recently, they may still have that calculus. I think the second thing is they are very worried about Islamist governments coming to power in the region, about instability in the region, and about the impact of that instability on the Russian Federation itself. I mean, the rise of Islamist movements and governments in that part of the world has had some impact in Russia's own rest of North Caucasus and then, surrounding areas. So there's definitely a domestic part to this that concerns them. And I think they prefer dealing with secular authoritarian governments in that part of the world, and they view, let's say, the potential of using military forces is just going to further destabilize things, and that can have a regional and domestic impact. So I think that's the premise on which you have to start. It's not necessarily that they have any particular love for the current regime, but I think they look at the alternatives and they look at the makeup of the opposition groups in Syria and point to the extremist elements there. And so, I mean, you could ironically say that in the longer run, our interests don't diverge that much, in as much as no one wants extremists to come to power there, and one wants more stability. But obviously, right now, we're at the point where, at what point do you decide that you have to do something? Although it would be largely symbolic, I guess, what the West would do.